This is one of my favourite defensive tips to hold on to a lead or to shut a game down. And it all involves these two things here. Mark player or mark position. What's the difference? What's most effective? Let's go. Good afternoon, folks. Hope you are well. My name is Neil. Welcome to the Stinger channel. If you're watching this after Christmas, I hope you got FM for Christmas because it's a blinding game. So today's tip is all about defending. Makes a change, right? A lot of it's all about attacking, how to score goals. Today we're going to try and stop them. This is a tip that I've started to reuse in FM22. I kind of forgot about it, to be honest, until my team got promoted to a higher division and we started getting ripped to bits. Now, for some context, this is from my ACR Messina save that I'm doing on Twitch. We started out in Sierra Chi. We won the league. It was all going blinding. We got promoted to Sierra B, and it's been a bit of a struggle, and all the goals seem to be coming from one area of the pitch, and I needed to quash it. Now, when you look at the tactic I've been using, you can see why it's been a bit of an issue. We're super narrow, and we've got three forwards, so the wider areas of the pitch can get a bit exposed if the opposition are using really attacking fullbacks and overloading that area. Now, I'm stubborn. The easy fix would be to get rid of the three forwards, put a couple of them wide and help out that way. But I wanted to find a different way to do it, and I wanted to keep my three strikers because I'm enjoying playing that way. Now, in my video about the three up front tactic that was just released yesterday, I did point out that the two wider strikers, here and here, did drop into these areas and were pretty dominant in an attacking sense. However, when it comes to defending, they kind of let the ball go and let the midfielders and fullbacks worry about that. So when I noticed the issue was coming down the flanks, largely due to opposition fullbacks having no one on them and just bombing on, I decided to make some change. And the first thing I did, as you can see there, is on player instructions. I asked my wider strikers to mark specific position. Now, the position I asked them to do was the fullback. So I had my wider right forward marking the left back and my wider left forward marking the right back. Good in theory, right? That should block them out. But what I found was not the case. They weren't tracking back. It was pretty half-hearted effort until we made a big switch. And I hope this video does clear up a few of the differences between mark-specific player and mark-specific position, because when we switched to mark-specific player, it was a world of difference, and I'll show you right now. Okay, this is the first half, and in the first half I've got my two wider strikers using the player instruction mark-specific position, so just the position. So I want you to look out for number 33, which is Baldanzi. He's playing wider on the right hand side of the strikers. And number 99, which is Iliev, who's the wider on the left. So in theory, this should be marking number 13, which is their right back, Flamosi, and number 15, Velasco, which is their left back. And already you can see my issue. Baldanzi should be loads closer to Velasco, and Iliev should be a lot closer to Flamosi. Let's see how it plays out a little bit longer. Let's give him a chance. Okay, so Vicenza have the ball and they're attacking, so my defenders should get into shape. I asked them to. If we look at Iliev, there he is, and 33 Baldanzi, I've got a bit of an issue here because 13 Flamosi is all the way up here and 15 he's all the way down there. Now, will Baldanzi get over there? Let's see. So Brosco's got the ball. He plays it to Velasco. Baldanzi kind of has a little look. Not too much interest. And wanders off again. And there's the ball coming through. You can see down in the bottom corner, Velasco. Look where he is and look where Baldanzi is. Supposed to be marking him, remember. Nowhere to be seen as we play this ball on. Even worse, Iliev there. There's his man I want him to watch. Number 13, he just down tools and said, nah, my midfielders and fullbacks will sort that out as the ball goes on. And we play it, there's Flamosi there, Velasco there, and unfortunately, Baldanzi and Iliev not interested. This continued for the rest of the half, and at half time I made the big change. I switched them completely. I went to mark player. I wanted them to mark the player and got rid of mark position. This is what happened. Okay, this is straight from kickoff. I want you to watch now. Iliev, there he is, and Baldanzi. There's 15 up there and 13 there. Vicenza have got the ball. Watch the difference. The ball is on the way. Now look at Iliev. Let's pause it right there. Down the bottom, look where he is. Tracking him all the way back. In the previous clips, he was up here chilling. On the other side, Baldanzi is making a beeline for number 15. Look at that. And now, even better. So Flamosi's got the ball down in the corner. Who's all up in his face? Iliev is in his face. And on the other side, Baldanzi is watching number 15. I know what you're thinking. It's going to affect their attacking play. only slightly. Look at the next attack. Baldanzi's got it way up high like he should be. He lays it on. Who's in the box? Iliev hits the post. They're still going to do the job up front as well. You can really make it work and get your team firing. So I've got Baldanzi and Iliev tracking their fullbacks, which means they've got no out ball and they've got to come inside. And when they come inside, as we play it on, they've got the ball now. There's no ball out wide because Baldanzi's got the fullback. Iliev's got the other fullback. They play it aimlessly down the middle and we win it back. And that keeps happening. We'll keep hitting them on the counter just like this. Now, obviously, it's not going to work every time because at the end of the day, they are strikers. They're not going to win every tackle. But by having them in the face of the fullbacks, it limits the options, cuts out passing lanes, gives you a better chance of winning the ball back with interceptions. And like I said in the clip, it doesn't mute your forward play either. You can see Baldanzi here. He's been using it for the last 3 or 4 games. Still 60 passes, 51 completed, 4 key passes. His average rating's way up there. There's plenty of dribbling. He's doing loads. His key passes, his dribbling, his attacking play is not affected by him tracking back a little bit. And that's why, crew, for me, if I'm going to use player marking, one of these two, I'm always now going to use the specific player one rather than position. Position seems to me that they just kind of hover around, go in that area, get close-ish, but player, they are right up in their grill.